Hi, Addison. So this is from your writing book. This is page 56, Pussycat, Pussycat. And it was just a sight reading exercise for you to do. And I believe I had it assigned to you, asking you to put in bar lines after every 3 beats was the first part. So hopefully you've done that. And then it's just to clap out the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's making sure you're able to clap out the main melody, and it is in 3/4 time. So it would be good to actually give yourself 3 beats to start. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, play, and then start counting. Making sure you know the first note. It's an E with finger 3, your right hand, and then just paying attention to what's next. So it's paying attention to those notes, stepping down, going back to E, stepping down again, going back to E, stepping down to C, and then playing. So I'll play it through once for you just to make sure you've had it practiced right this week. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, play. So there was a lot to pay attention to. We started with mezzo forte, played the first line in the right hand with the left hand tied for 2 measures. Then we played with just the left hand, again with the left hand tied for 2 measures. But we went to piano here in the last bit, and then we had a slowing down. So in sight reading, it's always how much can you take in, how much can you remember. And I believe that's it from the writing book. And if I'm not mistaken, you had LA Cat Choir. So I wanted to play through this one and make sure you had that one correct. And then we are heading over to write Beethoven and rock and roll it. So LA Cat Choir in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, play. So I hope that piece went okay for you. With the tie, we're holding it for 5 beats then. It's on beat 4 in this measure, and then 4 beats in this measure here. So if you have any questions, we will work that through next time. These 2 measures are repeated many, many times, like 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So once you've practiced that, that's not difficult. It's just in these measures where you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have a forte in measure 13 to the end, and then a repeat sign. So if you have any questions about that, we can go over that next week. But the main thing for this week, and I don't know how much we went over this, is the rest. So I will play for you Write Beethoven and Rock It and Roll It. So a quarter rest is equal in terms of rhythm to a quarter note, but it's just a rest of silence. So here is Write Beethoven. 1, 2, ready, play. 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, rest, 3, rest. 2. So hopefully that made sense to you. Then on page 81 in your lesson book, we have Rock It and Roll It. Which 5-finger scale is it in? It's in the C 5-finger scale. Starting forte, we have just the right hand playing in this first line, and then we have both hands playing on that second line. Listen to what beat the rest comes on. There we go, a little mistake in measure 3 there, but I hope you get the idea of that. So the rest is on what beat? This is beat 1, the rest is beat 2, and then we've got beat 3 and 4. And then in measure 5, when both hands are playing, it's the C together, rest, and then the G's. So hopefully that piece has gone well for you. And then on the next page, it's introducing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And in the writing book, if you want to take a look at that. Actually, a good thing to start with is in your writing book, before you jump into the lesson book with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, is to look at page 62, where it's titled Travel, Travel, Little Car. So you're playing this piece in the left hand. There's instructions here to trace the first bar line, and then noticing that it's in 4/4 time, every 4 beats add a bar line. So there's beat 1, beat 2, and that is beat 3 and 4 together. So first start by adding in those bar lines, and then we're writing in the note names. So it's important to remember that 1, 2, 3, the pearl is in the C. So that is C in the bass clef here. And we're skipping E, and we're going to G. And what happens there, so this is Twinkle, Twinkle in the left hand. We have the second finger crossing over to play the A. So you're in the C 5-finger scale position, but on that note, you're going to have to just roll that second finger over to get the A. And then it steps down. And then I'll let you sight read the rest there. We've got G. So the biggest thing in this piece is to know where that second finger crosses over to get the A, and then just work on dynamics as you get comfortable with the notes. So that's more review in the C position. And just on the pages before that in your writing book, it's titled Rhythm Beads. Your friends have made rhythm beads. Each string has a hidden rhythm pattern that repeats over and over. So first find and circle the rhythm pattern for each string. So here is one string, and it's an example, has a 4/4 time signature written in the box. And so it's a matter of circling every 4 beats. Then in the green pattern, you have to look for the pattern and determine whether it's in 4/4 time or 3/4 time, and you need to write the correct time signature in the box. So you have to count either up to 3 or up to 4, picture a bar line, but instead draw a circle. And so there's a purple one, a red one, and a blue one. So it's just practicing sectioning off beats in either groups of 4 or groups of 3. And I believe that is it. I don't know if we went over this one. This is a really good one to set the metronome to. Count up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, rest, clap, rest. Clap, 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 rest. Half note. And just to go through that, well, that will give you practice with the rhythm. So I hope this is helping. And if you have any questions, just let me know. That is your lesson for today.